first undeniable principle of mining. The mining and processing of a gold deposit is an extremely expansive operation. Among other things, it requires large-scale mining equipment and milling techniques, considerable infrastructure, extensive feasibility studies, and a long period of construction. Second undeniable principle. To be financially viable, the gold deposit has to be sufficient in size and grade to justify the considerable investment costs involved. Now there's good news for owners of small gold deposits. We're about to turn those basic principles on their heads. We're here to announce a brand new milling concept, the MGPU, the Modular Gold Processing Unit, designed specially for small-scale mining. Its low capital cost and its modular and mobile characteristics make the MGPU essential for the exploitation of small gold deposits. The MGPU concept was developed following several years of research at RSW Beroma, a company comprised of two major partners. The RSW Group Incorporated, a Canadian engineering consulting company involved in mining and metallurgy over the past 30 years, and Beroma Industries Incorporated, a well-known mining equipment manufacturer operating in the Abitibi mining camp in the province of Quebec. Recognizing the specific needs of small-scale gold producers in North and South America, as well as in Africa, and having gained considerable expertise in the area, RSW Beroma has developed a unique modular milling concept, as well as a range of consulting services required for turnkey projects, from exploration to mining and milling of small ore bodies. Among these services, assessment studies, geology, reserves, feasibility, etc., mining, mechanical, and civil engineering, component manufacturing and construction of the MGPU itself, installation, startup, and fine-tuning of the MGPU, and finally, the whole process of technology transfer and training. Among the major advantages offered by RSW Beroma Integrated Consulting Services are flexibility, with experts willing to step in at all stages of a project, as well as the variety of services involved in a turnkey operation, from start to finish. Using this formula, RSW Beroma sketches out the whole range of activities involved in a small-scale mining project, from preliminary feasibility studies all the way to setting up the MGPU on a clear production schedule with a precise budget to match. Following production startup, RSW Beroma continues to work closely with the client all through the mining process, ensuring the technical assistance and fast after-sales servicing of the processing unit, including maintenance, repairs, and supply of spare parts. Owners of small-scale mining projects will be happy to learn that the MGPU is eligible for various forms of financial assistance, whether the mining is done in Canada or elsewhere in the world. Each new project requires its own mineral processing technique. Following initial laboratory studies, RSW Beroma Engineering Services will specifically design the MGPU to take into account the metallurgical characteristics of the ore body. The required equipment is then manufactured according to engineering specifications. The MGPU may include the following modules: crushing, grinding, thickening, gravity concentration, flotation, cyanidation, filtering, and a gold precipitation unit using either the Merrill-Crowe or the activated carbon process. The MGPU also includes components for refining the ore, allowing for actual on-site gold pours. What is terrific about the MGPU is its modular concept. Each component is prefabricated in a shop in such a way that it ensures a quick and easy assembly in the field. The MGPU modules are built according to standard container sizes of 6.1 and 12.2 meters in length. ensuring easy handling during transportation and installation on site. The modules can be transported either by land or by sea without requiring any further preparation or packaging. During the installation of the unit on a concrete base, the modules can be placed either side by side or on top of one another, according to the overall MGPU installation plan. Certain parts that are prefabricated in sections, such as cisterns, are reassembled and welded on site. Based on the general geographical layout of the site, including climatic conditions, an overall housing structure is required to protect the plant against any adverse weather. Again here, RSW Baroma recommends modular housing with prefabricated panels. The integration of these modular technologies, combined with sound planning, enables RSW Baroma teams to put in place the components of the MGPU and the protective housing structure in less than 7 working days. Once the housing is in place, specialized teams proceed to piping, wiring, and complete installation of the plant within 3 months. The milling capacity of the unit varies with the project and can be as high as 250 tons per day. The recovery rate for the MGPU is approximately 70% for gravity-based processes and as high as 96% when cyanidation is used. For a typical MGPU, milling 200 to 250 tons per day and using the direct cyanidation process, the size of the foundation and the main operating parameters are the following. A light concrete slab 15 centimeters thick, 20 meters wide and 40 meters long, surrounded by a low protective wall used to confine accidental discharges. Electrical energy of approximately 50 kilowatt hours per ton of ore. Fresh water consumption of 0.5 cubic meters per ton of ore, as more than 70% of the processed water is recirculated. Electrical energy is furnished either by public distribution system or by generators. Water comes from existing aqueducts or from a well drilled specifically for the needs at hand. The MGPU also features a cyanide destruction circuit and a tailings disposal system to ensure environmental protection. The MGPU's original concept shows key features essential to small-scale milling processes: modularity and mobility. The MGPU's modular concept offers a simpler and faster method for bringing a mining project on stream. It allows the MGPU to be dismantled and reinstalled on another site once the initial one has been mined out. Other major selling points for the technology: low purchasing and operating costs, short installation time, and high return on investment. The low purchasing cost, as well as the possibility of extending payments over several consecutive projects, are key factors when it comes to making small-scale mining economically feasible. The small number of employees required to operate the MGPU is another important cost factor. The MGPU's return on investment varies with recovery rates, operating costs, amortization rates, ore grade, and the price of gold. In all these cases, RSW Baroma offers technical and economic feasibility studies relevant to the use of the MGPU for small ore bodies. The whole process of going into production with the modular gold processing unit can be completed in the relatively short period of 7 to 9 months, from the time the contract is allocated until full production is attained. In the case of a turnkey operation, RSW Baroma specialists do the installation and fine-tuning of the mill with assistance from local manpower. They then transfer the technological know-how over to the client and proceed to the training of personnel for the operation of the MGPU. In summary, the Modular Gold Processing Unit concept offers 6 major advantages. 1. Of prime importance, it makes the mining of small gold deposits financially feasible. 2. Easily transported and installed on site, as well as rapidly dismantled and moved out to another site. 3. Operates with only 2 employees per shift, who require but a minimal training period. 4. Projects move into production at an accelerated rate, providing a faster return on investment. 5. A safe operation in terms of impact on the environment. 6. RSW Baroma's unique approach of integrated services and turnkey projects. You aren't dreaming. We're no longer at the hypothetical stage. The MGPU is real, and it works. The mining of small ore bodies has become economically feasible, thanks to RSW Baroma's Modular Gold Processing Unit. Small-scale mining is now possible, more than ever, thanks to the MGPU.